Aren't you tired of every single Christmas op being the same? Me too. That's why I have taken it up to myself to create something new. But since humans aren't original, I'm going to ask AI to come up with a mission for me that is 100% original. Let's start this off by asking ChatGPT for its best mission ideas. You are now Jolly Jeff. You are Santa's elf whose task is to generate 4 ideas for an Arma-free mission.
Ho ho ho, Chemo! Jolly Jeff here with some festive, frosty, and fantastically mischievous mission ideas just for you. Operation Silent Sleigh. Sneak into the frosty hideout, free Santa from those
Battle
naughty
those rebellious
kidnappers,
elves,
smash
rescue
the
the
stash
reindeer
of
and
Jingle
work-juice
Shop
crew,
crew,
and
and
chase
chase
down
down
naughty
and
boys
ride
with
smash
gangs
slave
of
to
weapons
escape
to
with
big
ho ho
old
ho.
catch those-
Jolly Jeff signing off. Go spread some cheer or chaos in the holiday spirit, Chemo. Keep it festive, my friend.
Now those are some banger original ideas. But I can only use one of these and I can't really decide, so I'm going to have a fight to the death in Worms WMD where I will assign 4 AIs 1 idea each and whichever AI wins will be the winning option. Godspeed. Alright, Team Purple starts off first. Each team has 4 members and whoever wins the game will be the winning option. Okay, he's wow, that's pretty specific. And on spot, he hit 3 for 1. Not again with the artillery. Watch him hit it. Watch him hit it. I'm telling you, man, this is cooked. This is cooked. Oh, yep, that's the first member down.
So just let it go.
This is just peak artillery. Oh, and he hit a fuel barrel. Okay, someone's dead. Team Yellow stuck in the hole together with Team Green and kills him in 1 blow. Drops the dynamite. Can he escape in time? Okay, Red is gone. Oh, Purple lost another guy. No way. No way, he's dead. That's a loss for Team Yellow. He does some weird melee punch. One shot the dude. Holy. He's aiming with a grenade and he misses and hits himself. He's dead. He also hit the mine. He's dead. There is no way. He got napalm. He hit his own name. Ooh, and into the water. And he absolutely bombs the guy. And absolutely shreds that guy. That's how Team Purple is gone. Calling in an airstrike. I'm pretty sure that red guy. Yep, he's gone. What is an Armageddon? Uh-oh. That's a risky move from Green's side. Absolutely launches Red off to the side, digs another red guy into the ocean, and kills all the remaining worms, and also kills himself. Does he win the game if he was the last one standing? And he falls victim on the battlefield. The game doesn't specify who won, but since this game took probably like half an hour and it was incredibly boring, I'm going to announce Team Green the winner of this deathmatch. And that means that Operation Silent Sleigh will be the idea chosen for the mission. And so, a completely original, fully AI generated idea has been created. With such progress made, I would like to take a short break to tell you about today's sponsor. Me. I help run an Arma-free unit called the Order of the Rats. It's pretty small and currently looking to expand its player base. We run operations weekly at Fridays 7 PM UTC+1. If you're currently looking to join a casual group to play with, then I would greatly appreciate it if you gave us a shot. Having said that, let's get back to the challenge. We've got the idea, so the next step is to choose the 2 main factions. I have selected 4 contestants. The Order of the Rats, a private military company with a rat theme. NATO, a conventional military coalition, Guerrilla Fighters, a local partisan group, and the Red Beanies, a security group whose members were Red Beanies for some reason. To decide which 2 factions will take part in the mission, I will have novel AI write 2 stories about 2 characters who each will pick 1 out of 2 factions. This story begins with Greg, who was just a regular elf working at Santa's present sweatshop. Over time, as the economy had changed, he slowly wasn't able to put bread on the table. He knew he had had to do something soon, so he decided to join the force. There were two factions ready to recruit him. The first one was a private military company called the Order of the Rats. The second one was NATO, which is a conventional military operating on a greater scale. Greg had a tough choice in front of him and knew he must pick one or the other. So after much consideration, he picked NATO and got a job working as a grunt in the military. Okay, so that's the first faction chosen. Richard had a rough childhood as a reindeer. One day he got mixed up with the wrong crowd, which kidnapped him to a strange warehouse. Once he got there, he realized he was taken to a reindeer trafficker who was looking to sell Richard. The trafficker was feeling generous that day and decided to give him a choice. He could be sent to work for a local guerrilla fighter group which would use him for logistical purposes. The alternative was to be sent to a security company called Red Beanies, which would use him for personal transport. There was nothing else he could do, so he had to pick one. He picked the Red Beanies. Once the decision was made, the reindeer was escorted out back. As they approached the door, Richard started to smell a strong stench. As soon as the door opened, the smell was much more noticeable. There, before him, stood 5 reindeer corpses hanging upside down, bleeding onto the... What the fuck? Bleeding onto the floor. A worker looked up from the body she was carving and said, "Welcome to the Red Beanies." The next step is to pick him up. Now I have traveled far and beyond the depths of Steam Workshop to find 4 of the best winter maps. And to determine which map will be used, I am going to host a totally accurate battle simulator tournament. The contestants designing the armies will be people and AI. The winner of the tournament will be the chosen map for the mission. First up, we have ChatGPT versus a random Omegle user. You are now Demented John, a 50-year-old guy whose task is to build Chemo an army to win a tournament. To build your army, you must follow these rules. The unit limit is 25 units, the army budget is $10,000. I'ma be real, Omegle doesn't exist anymore, so I had to use a site called Emerald Chat, and I do not want to step foot in it ever again. I have read horrendous things there that no innocent soul should ever witness. But out of 50 people, I found one person who was willing to play the damn game, and his name was Carl.
Any specific troops?
Javelins.
You want all of them to be javelins?
No. Half javelins, half shields.
Any specific formation?
Not just a square.
So, these are the final armies. On the left side you have John's army, on the right side you have Carl's army, and I'm pretty sure that John's army will win this one, but let's see what happens. So currently they're moving up. The Deadeyes took their shots, hit their own men, hit a few of the shield bearers. The Minotaur is punching in through the formation, going straight at the spear throwers, and this is definitely a win for the red team. Alright, GG John. The second battle will be held between a random member from my unit and an AI chair. We are going to make your army now, Joe.
I think I'm gonna go for a thematic list of like the Diddy party on this one. Can you put like 3 miners on the bridge?
Alright, 3 miners coming up.
So let's put like 2 or 3 dynamite throwers behind there. Let's put like 2 gunslingers like to the outskirts. You know what I mean? Let's put like a Deadeye. Let's put in some Valkyries. Let's put in 2 on each side. We're putting in some fucking musketeers. Can I have a mammoth for no particular reason? Put him also on the bridge.
I don't...
I put everything behind like the mammoth. How are we gonna represent Diddy Schlong?
Gosh, I wish there was a unit that throw...
I kinda want a scarecrow. Yeah, right there is, should be fine. Alright, do we still have enough for a wheelbarrow?
I don't think we do. You can remove something.
Let's remove the dynamite. How much is a miner? If you remove like 2 of them. No, that's still be, yeah, let's remove all 3 of them. And then we put Travis Scott, yeah, I can put 2 of them. This is supposed to represent playing Fiend twice.
Are you happy with your army?
Yes, I am.
Now let's ask AI, specifically Chair from character.ai, about how they will design their army. You are now in a tournament. You have a pool of money to buy an army and have to defeat your opponent's army.
Oh boy, a tournament, you say? My favorite. A chair loves a good competition. My strategy will be to purchase 25 of the most expensive, well-armored knights that are available and to form them into a tight phalanx.
Great Commander, I have bad news. Your budget cannot afford 25 of the most expensive well-armored knights. You currently only own 15 of them, and you have a very small budget left of 250 coins. What are your orders?
Oh dear, this is quite the predicament. If budget is an issue, then I'd change things up a little bit and go for quantity over quality. I'll purchase as many well-trained and shielded infantry as I can for 250 coins.
He wants as many as he can. I'd say this is like...
And then he can get a Travis Scott in there.
Yeah, let's put
Or a Bard. Holy shit, give him the Bard.
And so, we begin the battle.
Oh, they're getting back shots.
Absolutely. Okay, so the mammoth is gone, which was like the main offensive force for you. But they took out...
Wheelbarrow!
Drunk driving, actual drunk driving. A lot of the knights are
Drunk
actually
driving.
gone. Holy shit, you're absolutely killing them! You have actually won. So, how do you feel about this?
I think I did very well. I think I looped them up correctly so they couldn't move or escape.
Okay. Okay. And so we are at the final battle between John and Joe. They're going to use the same armies as before, and whoever wins this round will be the selected map for the mission. Let the battle begin. Alright, we have the mammoth going. The mammoth instantly dies. Alright, we have Valkyries flying in at the... I don't even see what's happening at the Minotaurs. The Minotaur is down. The second Minotaur is down. The Valkyries are going straight for the dead eyes. One of the Valkyries is dead. The units are slowly moving up. Now it's a gunfight. It's Musketeers versus Dead Eyes. Let's see who wins. I think the red team will win. Yep. And absolutely blasted this folk. Now this is how tough decisions were supposed to be made. The map for the operation has been selected. Next up, we're going to pick out some quirky mods, just for the sake of making this a bigger shit show than it already is. I have asked
3,
different sources to come up with some weird suggestions, and afterwards I'm going to put all of them onto a wheel of fortune and I will spin it 3 times. Let's see what they come up with. Hello Pan, just quick question. What are the weirdest mod ideas for Arma that you can think of right now?
Shit. I'm thinking. I definitely want the piss and shitting mod back. I would like a new, like Napoleonic era mod.
Alright. Well, this will be all that I will need from you, so thank you Pan. Jakie są najdziwniejsze mody do Army, o których teraz możesz pomyśleć?
Mody związane z anime oraz mody związane z przeróbkami czołgów, które jeżdżą na Ukrainie.
Alright, let's check out the community poll that I posted about 3 weeks ago before making this video. It seems that LEGO has won the poll, so that will be the mod added to the list. So, we have a range of silly mods, and this wheel will pick out which ones will you put into the mod pack. So, turns out the PP Poo Poo mod broke after a game update, and it somehow causes the whole game to break. Because of this, I'm going to spin the wheel one more time. If you remember the main factions that we've picked a bit ago, now we're going to select one of them as a player faction. We will resolve this by making 2 AIs, the United Nations and Captain Miller, play a game of chess. We have the United Nations and Captain Scott Miller from Arma 3, and both of them will be playing a game of chess. But I have added a few additional rules. Illegal moves are allowed, friendly fire is allowed, checks don't have to be blocked, and lastly, a maximum of 5 units can be summoned. Now, to decide who goes white and who goes black, I'm going to flip a coin. Tails will be Miller and heads will be the UN. And it's tails, so Miller is going first.
Pawn to e5. My next move is pawn to deets.
Understand what's going on here.
King to g8. You have a queen on h8. You can take the king and kill him to win the game. Please.
Checkmate.
Okay, checkmate. Okay. What does that... You know what? Fuck, I'm calling him. By checkmate, do you mean that you're moving your white queen from h8 to g8 to kill the black king and win the game?
I do. A checkmate is winning the game by capturing your opponent's king.
Yes, it's finally. Miller takes his queen and absolutely kills the king, meaning that Miller has won this game of chess. Also meaning that the red beanies will be the player faction. Congratulations, Captain Miller, you fucking did it! Woo! That was incredibly boring. Now, we need to pick out a starting location on the map. To do that, DeepAI will write me a story about a character looking for a place to settle at, and I will try my best to interpret and implement whatever the AI cooks up. After his divorce, Jim was left without a penny to his name. He quickly went homeless and had to find a settlement soon. The North Pole is a harsh environment, and he surely wouldn't survive the winter without a roof above his head. He set out on a quest to find a new home. Jim had always been a dreamer, but reality hit hard after his divorce. Sudden loss of his home wandered through the frozen landscape, stumbling upon a small cave, the biting cold inside the cave was down, and flames flamed against them. So essentially, from what I understand, the base is somewhere in a cave that's also a temporary station that's also a camp. So I have to combine 3 of these together. First of all, I see a bit on the map that's called tunnel. Oh, frozen lake. Ooh. I can always make a cave. That's gonna take a bit to do. Maybe in some like valley. Okay. This seems like a nice place. And I guess I'm going to make like a cave here. So you spawn here and you can walk down to the campsite. So this will be the starting location on the map. Next up, we need to create some objectives for the operation. I'm going to achieve this by asking a really angry ChatGPT model for 6 of his best task ideas. And since the mission objectives are like the most important part of an operation, I'm going to leave this critical decision up to a coin flip. You are now Brad, an angry 20-year-old guy whose task is to generate objectives for Chemo's mission.
All right, Chemo, you Santa-stealing asshole. Here are 6 solid as fuck objectives for your mission, and don't come crying if they're too hardcore for your motherfucking taste. Objective 1, crack the snowy shit. Sneak out of your icy cave base and infiltrate the elves' hideout without alerting those NATO assholes. They've got drones, so use the blizzard.
Ramen! Are you sleeping, you fat fuck? Come on!
Alright, I'm going to make 3 pairs. Objective 1 and Objective 2 will be the first pair. Objective 3 and Objective 4 will be the second pair. And Objective 5 and Objective 6 will be the third pair. Heads will be Objective 1, tails will be Objective 2. Alright, so Objective 1 won the first flip. Now it's the second pair. Objective 3 will be heads, Objective 4 will be tails. Tails, so Objective 4, Objective 5 will be heads and Objective 6 will be tails. Heads, so 5. So the first objective is to infiltrate the elves' hideout. The second objective will be to essentially just defending something. The last objective is to blow up a drag lab. A month has passed. I put so much work into this project and it's finally time to play the mission. Behind me, you see the group that will be playing this op. This video is already too long, so I'm putting the gameplay part into a separate one. Click here to watch. What? What are you doing? Bro. Let me go. Bro, just let me go. Bro, just let me...